You may find this hard to believe, but the answer to protecting yourself if someone attacks you, usually striking the head or face, it's all about your morning and night routine. Having studied martial arts for 40 years, it pains me to say that most of the techniques that I've learned are not the fastest and most effective way to stop someone from taking a swipe at you. Instead, this simple motor skill that requires little effort to learn is your best option. And best of all, you won't forget this move, and here's why. You smell. Yes, you're hearing me right. You smell. Especially in the moment of fear, you sweat, right? And that's the link we can make in our brains. So do the right thing, back up and smell your armpit. I repeat, you smell. So back up and smell your armpit. Now, I'm not trying to insult your personal hygiene. I'm trying to surprise you. You weren't expecting it. You're probably thinking, how rude. The point is, you now have a new neural pathway in your brain that associates danger and fear with smelling. So you'll instinctively back up and keep distance, protecting your head. Now check out my footwork. Standing naturally, I drive back with my right leg. Be sure to keep a shoulder width stance. This gives you good stability because you don't want to be knocked over. I even slightly rotate my front foot in this stance. Of course, I'm not going to stand here and take a beating. Protecting the head is just the first part of the plan. And because I'm not a boxer, I've not conditioned my fists and wrists to punch. So instead, I'm going to use my rear elbow and drive it into my attacker's jaw. But there is no guarantee that this one strike will stop them. So never hesitate and stop at one strike. Follow up with a front elbow and deliver more power each time. I can also tap into something called hysterical strength. Now, I'm not going to go into this now, but let's just say it's one of many clever science-backed hacks that this self-defense system provides. Now, I can keep going until the attacker stops attacking me and it's safe to run. Okay? Now, check out my hips. This is where my speed and power comes from. Using the science of kinetic energy and rotational force means that even if my attacker is much larger and more aggressive, I have a good chance of escaping. The science of muscle memory tells us this. If I practice this 5 times in the morning before I brush my teeth, then again 5 times in the evening before I brush my teeth, in a month or so, I'll have a new habit and an instinctive skill that gives me a highly effective option to confidently handle an aggressive and violent situation. Now, I know it's more comfortable to believe that you will never be the victim of an aggressive attack, but it makes no sense to be unprepared if the worst happens. This simple drill fits nicely as a twice daily habit stack with brushing your teeth, so there's no reason not to be prepared. Do your first 5 slowly to program your muscle memory. Think, violence is in front of you, hormones are released, you smell. Back up, create distance, smell the armpit, protect your head. This driving back loads energy into your rear leg. Release that energy forward as you drive your hips forward, which in turn drives your rear elbow into your attacker's jaw. The hip twisting motion loads more energy on the other side, giving us more rotational force to drive the opposite elbow, the front elbow, to the other side of the jaw, preventing the attacker from recovering and hitting us back. We can then return to our ready stance, which we call fortress ready, and escape safely. Let's do this slowly for another 4 times, but as the weeks go on, you can increase your speed, so this habit stack takes less than a minute. Great, now you've done that, brush your teeth. Oh, and one last thing, don't forget to floss.